Hey, good evening, everybody. Hope you guys are all doing good. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. Today, after all the hype, all the social media hype, and the marketing campaigns that Honda has had been running, using words like formidable, fast, furious, from frantic, and everything, finally, today they have launched. All right, so Honda is calling this bike as the CB300F, but I would love to call it as the Hornet 3.0. And the reason is that if it was actual the CB300F, then it would have been sharing its components, its engine, hardware, and most of the stuff with the CB300R, which they have recently relaunched as the BS6 version. Because this bike in reality was derived from the CBR 300R, and this has been discontinued in international markets since 2017. The actual CB300R is what we're talking about, the CB300F, I'm sorry. So this basically, if you look at the design, it is all derived from the existing Hornet 2.0. They called it as 2.0 because again they thought it's a 200cc engine. It would, and they priced it in the same bracket. And this is now with a 300cc engine. So I would love to call it as a 300. This Hornet 3.0. This is no way a 300F. And honestly, this was such a disappointment. While everyone was anticipating that it would be a Forza 300, or people were thinking about a Brigade 350 that is based on the Highness, people were expecting it could be a CB 500X that is locally assembled. There were speculations about the the CRF 300L as well, which was recently spotted in a dealership in Bangalore, and there were images floating all across the internet. But I mean, this product CB300F, that too, something that is derived from a Hornet 2.0, it's utterly disappointing. This may sound a little rude to some of you people, but I'm being very honest with you. All right, so if we talk about the engine, then this is 300cc 4-valve engine. This is oil cooled, and the construction looks very familiar to what is there on the Hornet 2.0, but then apparently this could possibly either be a bored out engine of the Hornet, or this could be a new engine completely that we'll get to know later on. But in terms of power, this is not a very powerful engine, and this makes roughly 24 bhps and approximately 25 and a half newton meters of torque. And these numbers bring the CBR, the CB350F, constantly trying to call it as the Hornet 3.0. Sorry for that. So these numbers bring it into the same ballpark figures of the other 250cc bikes that are there. We have the Suzuki GIXXER 250, the GIXXER 250 SF. We have the Pulsar N250. We have the Pulsar F250 as well. Right. In terms of extra, what Honda is offering in an overall package is you're getting Honda selectable torque control system, which we have seen already on the Highness and the CB350 RS. Plus, you are getting the instrument console. The backlight of that can be adjusted based on the riding conditions you are in. So if it's like too sunny, you can reduce the intensity. If it's dark, you can probably increase the intensity. And then you are getting upside down front suspension. That is one more thing. The last thing is that you're getting a slip and assist clutch. So the Suzuki GIXXER does not get a slipper clutch, but the Bajaj Pulsar N250 as well as F250, they both get slip and assist clutch, right? So there is a little bit of extra that the Honda is offering, but then uh, is it actually justifying the price? So Honda has launched the deluxe version at 2.25 lakhs ex showroom. At the same time, the Suzuki GIXXER, the naked one, is available at 1 lakh 84,000, and the Pulsar N250 is available at 1 lakh 44,000. So if you compare the price of the Honda compared to the Bajaj Pulsar N250, this is expensive by almost 80,000 rupees, and that's a lot of money. And for that 80,000 rupees, what you are basically getting is upside down front suspension. I am not going to comment about the engine and the power delivery because usually Honda products are exceptionally good. There is no denying the fact. And I will not comment upon the build quality as well because that's something that is known for Honda. But 80,000 rupees in according to Honda standards, the way they have always ridiculously priced their products, this is again an overpriced thing. At the same time, the Suzuki GIXXER, which has a very smooth, very refined engine, which is definitely better than the Honda in terms of the numbers and everything else, the reliability, the affordability and everything else, that still is approximately 40,000 rupees cheaper. Yeah, you do not get the slipper clutch, you do not get the upside down suspension, but that's it, right? So I am not very happy with the way Honda has priced. First of all, I'm not happy with what they have launched at all. When everybody was expecting, or the Indian market as of today is really ready for a proper adventure motorcycle, better motorcycles, better products, they just keep on bringing these products which the market does not really require. If you look at the CB200, you can see the number of products, the number of CB200 bikes that you're seeing on the roads. You can check the CB200X, that's more like a unique thing. And the same thing, I'm afraid, may go with the Honda CB300F as well, because the market does not need overpriced products when they have things with slightly lesser features but the same amount of value, I mean same amount of power and everything at a much lesser cost. So that's what I think of. And yeah, I will not say a lot more about this because we have not ridden the bike. We'll get to see once the bike reaches the showroom here in Bangalore in Big Wing. We'll test ride the motorcycle and we'll see how the bikes are and how do they compare against each other. I mean, which one would make more sense? But price perspective, I think the Pulsar N250 makes a lot of sense compared to the others. If you have more budget, you can probably go with the Suzuki GIXXER. But if I were in the market to buy a motorcycle that makes roughly 25 bhps of power and all that, and I wanted a street fighter, I'm for sure not going with the Honda at all, because I cannot justify the price of 80,000 rupees over the Pulsar and 40,000 rupees over the Suzuki. It's absolutely unjustifiable for me. So I hope that this video comes out to be of some help for some of you guys. In case if it does, do give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends and acquaintances. If you have not, do consider subscribing. We will soon get the first ride review of this motorcycle. So stay tuned, have a good time, stay safe, bye bye.